I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff. I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at The Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, The Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at The Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with SURF, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at The Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, The Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at The Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
Blustery would be an understatement, but regardless, it's time for Sasquatch baseball. As tonight, the Spearfish Sasquatch take on the Capital City Aviators. Alongside Justin Hausman, I'm Nikita Lohman. Sasquatch find themselves in uncharted territory here this evening, coming off of a doubleheader sweep where they lost back-to-back games against the Casper Spuds back on Sunday. Justin, how do you anticipate a response?
Yeah, I think the team is going to come out fired up. The first time losing 2 games all year, and of course, it's in enemy territory to the Spuds, a team that you never want to lose to. You never want to lose 2 in a row to. And a team that you've split the season series with up to this weekend. Now you're losing the series via season series 4-5. And it's time to get some runs on the board. It's time to feel the offense working again, and I think we're going to see that here tonight.
And those tiebreakers could be especially important down the stretch. The Sasquatch and the Spuds play each other 6 more times, Squatch up 4 games in the standings. But to get to that point, they need to take care of business here this evening. And this is the right place to do it. At home, the Sasquatch have been utterly dominant, a 13-1 record. 10 of those wins haven't even made it the full 9 because they've mercied in 7. Justin, what do you think has made them so great at home?
You know, I think it's just the way that this team clicks in the ballpark in front of the home fans. There's something about the wind here in Spearfish, which we'll get to, that has helped the power numbers here at home. And the team just functions a little more cleanly, a little more efficiently here at home.
The wind, as Justin mentioned, is certainly going to be a factor this evening, not just for the players on the field, but for us up here in the booth. We already lost an HDMI cord in the process setting up here today. Cameras are going to be shaky, but most importantly, the ball is going to be moving a little more unpredictably. The wind was blowing straight in, as you can hear it right now, but it has started swirling a bit. Justin, how does that impact the game?
Yeah, when it's coming straight in, the power is out the window. Now it's blowing pretty strong right to left, towards the left field foul pole. So you can still get one up there in the jet stream if you shoot it out to center field, maybe left center field, and it'll curve over towards the line. It's going to be a difficult day to be an outfielder today. It's going to be a difficult day for infield pop-ups, and knowing that as a defense is going to be really important to starting this game off strong.
Hitting the ball in the air is going to be an adventure. You're more likely to see an error here tonight. That's something which has been a bit of an issue for the Sasquatch as of late. They've committed 10 errors in their last 5 games. When you're going through a rut defensively, how do you find your way to dig out of that hole?
You know, it's going to start by good pitching. It's going to start with good pitching. If you're throwing pitches in the zone, getting some swings and misses, you don't have to rely on your defense as much. But also soft contact gives your defense an opportunity to get back into the game, especially if it's a guy who's committed an error or 2 over the last few days. You give him something soft, hit on the ground for an infielder, a soft pop fly for an outfielder, something to get some confidence back, something to get back into the rhythm of defending. It'll get everything working again. It'll get your defense flowing, and then, of course, that spills over into the bats as well.
We're going to take a step aside here on the Spearfish Sasquatch pregame show. Don't go anywhere. Lineups, first pitch, and baseball here this evening is coming up after the break.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Welcome back here on the Spearfish Sasquatch pregame show. It's time for everyone's favorite game. Justin, who's getting a hit tonight?
It's going to be Maddox Morrison for me. If you haven't joined us for a while, I'm picking him every day and tell you it's a home run, at least for now. We're going to see. We might quit eventually, but still looking for that first home run of the year. It's going to be Maddox for me today.
I'm going to be going with Wilson Kiefer. Maddox Morrison is hitting second, playing center field. Wilson Kiefer is in the 6th hole at third base. Truth be told, Justin, predicting a Sasquatch hitter to get a hit tonight might not be the most challenging. If we look at the numbers, Squatch against Aviators this season, 5 games, Sasquatch have won all 5. And they are hitting .497 as a team in these games. It's a coin flip every time a guy comes to the plate, whether he's going to get a hit or not. Also 6 homers, 26 extra base hits to 17 strikeouts. They've hit a double or better more times than they've struck out. It's just been utter domination.
Yeah, and that comes from taking good at-bats. Every time a Squatch comes to the plate against the Aviators, it's going to be good at-bat. More often than not, it's going to end as a quality at-bat. Something good is going to happen. And when that happens, you are going to get a hit every other time you walk up to the plate. That's just how it works when the team is clicking, when the offense is clicking, and when everybody takes their at-bats one pitch at a time, they see the pitch that they want to hit, and they go and make hard contact.
And then when you look on the flip side with the Aviators pitching staff, they're walking nearly 20% of the batters that they're facing. So it's a tough combination where there are a ton of guys on base. The Sasquatch thrive when there are runners in scoring position, and there are a whole lot of opportunities. That being said, Justin, we look at game 1 of that 2-game set against the Aviators last week. Only 2 walks from the Capital City pitching staff. Sasquatch still score 19 runs. I mean, what do you do to change the script and try to get guys out?
You know, unfortunately, when you're facing the Squatch, even if you are working in the zone, you're probably going to get hit around. When you're walking a bunch of guys, the run numbers seem to go up because there's more traffic on the base paths. For when you do throw pitches in the zone and you get hit around. But unfortunately, when you're working in the zone consistently, this team can still hit you. Yeah, it's a process of getting swings and misses, mixing your pitches the best you can. You know, if you've pitched against the Squatch a couple of times, you gotta introduce a new pitch. You gotta introduce a new sequence, some sort of a new look to get these hitters off balance and to hopefully get a couple more outs.
And on that front, there should be one advantage there, as the Aviators will be throwing a new arm today in Austin Zabak. He just joined the team today, actually, and the Sasquatch will have not seen him before, of course, a high school graduate. How does that play into his favor?
You know, we, of course, the Squatch haven't seen him yet, but it's also tough to go on the road for your first start of the season. You know, we're over a month in, we're 25 games in, to join a team for the first time here halfway in the season. And also, we've had this situation before. The Aviators have picked up a guy the day before a game here at Black Hills Energy Stadium, put him on the mound the next day, and the Squatch still hit him around. So, it might be a bit of an advantage for Zabak coming in here today, but we've seen the Squatch hit well in this exact situation earlier in the year.
Well, we're going to step aside for a moment here, but Sasquatch have taken the field. We'll have first pitch and game action after this.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Welcome back here to Spearfish Sasquatch Live. With first pitch just a couple minutes away, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup for the Capital City Aviators. Leading off, it's the designated hitter, Kurt Heath. Batting second, playing second base, Xavier Cahill. In the 3 spot in center field, that's Ryan Devereaux. Batting fourth, best hitter for the Aviators this season, Brandon Buchanan. He will play third base. Ethan McLaughlin, the two-way guy, is at first base batting fifth. In the 6th spot is the catcher Caleb Chai. Batting seventh at shortstop, it's Kobe Paxton. In the 8th spot, it is Jax Medeiros, and Sam Fassbender will be rounding out the order, batting ninth. And they'll be going up against a guy making his first start of the season. That is Joseph Cook. Cook has made 7 appearances already this year, but all of them have been out of the bullpen. He has been used in a multi-inning role, generally a bridge guy today. He's going to bridge the first few innings of the game. In 14 2/3 innings, he's got an 8.59 ERA. Don't expect a lot of strikeouts, 5 Ks, 8 walks on the year. He's very much a guy, Justin, who will pitch to contact, try to let his defense get involved early and often, and record some big outs.
Yeah, for sure. Cook had a little bit of a rougher start to the year, allowing a bunch of hits, a bunch of runs, but they were coming off a soft contact. He wasn't getting, hit around hard. It's just, a couple of them were falling in at a time. I've really been pleased with how he's settled into the season and found his way to pitch some scoreless innings, and be that bridge guy that Coach Demas needs.
Sasquatch come into this game 19-6, losers of 2 straight. The Aviators 2-16. They've lost 10 games in a row. Coming up on the final stretch of their season here in the ILB summer. Cook is ready. Heath is ready. And we are underway here this evening. First pitch at 6:11, and it's a strike to the designated hitter. On the season, Heath hitting .275, a .670 OPS. That's grounded out to second base. Manuel's got it. 1 down.
It's exactly what Cook does. Soft contact in the infield, collected, and played on well for the first out.
And that'll bring up Xavier Cahill. He's drawn a lot of walks, tops on the team, but he's struggled just about everywhere else. 0 for 9 over his last 3 games. Swing and a miss for strike 1. On the year, hitting .200. But a .432 on base percentage, that's the best mark on the team. So at the top of the order to try to get on base for the heart of this order, which has hit fairly well at times. Zero extra base hits for Cahill. He's got some speed as well. Many Aviators share that trait. That's ripped, fouled on the left field line. Again, the wind here this evening is blowing from right to left. So a fly ball to left field, which would normally hang up, stay in for an out. Tonight, going to be a different story. But the opposite is true with a high fly ball down the right field line. Here comes the 1-2 from Cook. Just outside. The Aviators are coming off of a game against the Zap where they were no hit, mercied, 10-0 loss in Pier yesterday. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. First K of the day for Cook, and they're 2 down. As the Sasquatch throw the ball around the infield, let's take a look at the defensive alignment. Behind the plate tonight, it's the red-hot Kendrick Aragon. Noah Batanco's at first. You saw J.J. Manuel at second. Malachi Lopez at short, and Wilson Kiefer at third. In the outfield from left to right, it's Aiden Meverden, Maddox Morrison, and Bo Iandoli. 2 outs, nobody on. Ryan Devereaux takes the first pitch breaking ball for a strike.
It's good to see Cook working in the zone early and often.
That's grounded over to first. Batanco flips to Cook in time. As Cook gets to the bag, a smooth 1-2-3 inning. Sasquatch coming to the bat, bottom of the first, 0-0 game.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort, your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Welcome back here, bottom of the first inning. Sasquatch just about ready to take their first hacks here this evening. Let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup. Leading off in right field, it's Bo Iandoli, Maddox Morrison. Justin's hitman is in the two-hole in center. Noah Batanco bats third at first base. The smoking hot Carter Towns is the designated hitter. Cleanup man tonight. Malachi Lopez at shortstop batting fifth. Wilson Kiefer is the third baseman batting sixth. J.J. Manuel, number 7 in the order. Kendrick Aragon, another guy with an unbelievable stretch over the last week. He's the catcher batting 8th. And Aiden Meverden is in left field batting 9th. They'll be going up against Austin Zabak. He just joined the Aviators today for the home stretch. He's from Albuquerque, New Mexico, just graduated high school. One of a couple here for Capital City. And he'll be headed to Texas A&M Texarkana in the fall. He's got a tough first test. So there's strike one to Bo Iandoli. Went 4 for 13 in that 3-game set in Casper over the weekend. He's the first guy to the century mark, 100 plate appearances this year for Spearfish. Last week had a couple days off, but he's pretty consistently been the leadoff man. There he swings and fouls one off of the plate. It's 0-2.
Yeah, every day he's in the lineup, he's in the leadoff spot, which I think is the perfect spot for Iandoli. Lots of line drives, lots of hard contact. He's always on first or second base.
There's a line drive through into right field for a base hit. As he's done all year, Iandoli leads off the game with a single. And here comes Maddox Morrison.
You know, I don't think today will be the day for a home run from Maddox. Of course, the wind blowing pretty strong in from right field, but hey, he's still my hit man. He'll get a hit today.
First pitch to him is outside. He failed to get a hit in the doubleheader against Casper on Saturday, went 0 for 7. 2 for 12 overall in that series. One that the Sasquatch would like to put in the rearview mirror. On the season, Morrison hitting .375 and OPS at 1036. You look at that and you're like, man, that's incredible. But then you look at the Sasquatch overall team numbers. That's pretty much right in line with what they're doing on average as a team. He's been a big part of that. As they'll throw over. And Iandoli is going to be able to take second as the pickoff attempt gets by the first baseman, McLaughlin. That'll be an E1. Puts a runner in scoring position. To put it into perspective, Sasquatch, a .367 average, a 1031 OPS as a team, scoring nearly 12 runs a game. Those numbers even better at home. 13.6 runs per game here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. And the new element of this team, which has opened up, they hit home runs last year, but they didn't do it like this. 25 homers in 25 games. They've almost matched their total from last year in half the time.
In our first conversation with Coach Demas this year, he said he's got a couple of guys in mind that had a shot at breaking the home run record. We're getting there. We got plenty of time left.
There's plenty of time. A couple guys at 5 home runs. A few more knocking on the door. 3-1. T. Morrison is outside for ball 4. First 2 runners reach base this evening for the Sasquatch for the ever dangerous Noah Batanko. Batanko's working on an 11-game hit streak, and over that time hitting .579, OPS up above 1,400. He's driven in 17 runs. How has he been able to do that? Well, he's hitting .650 with runners in scoring position. Here he finds himself in a situation to produce some runs. Bo Iandoli leading off second base. First pitch is in there for strike 1. Batanko, with a .614 on base percentage, has the best in the ILB. Not exactly surprising to see. And how is he able to do it?
Quality at bats.
Almost higher than anyone else on the team. Best strikeout to walk rate, 10 walks to 2 strikeouts over that 11-game hitting streak. He just controls the zone so well. And he looks comfortable. He's got a fun ritual to watch when he steps into the box. There's your strike on the outside corner. You see him walk around, takes a couple steps, and you'll see him bend back in the box. Doesn't do it right here, right as I mentioned it, of course. There's a hot shot, foul. So they'll do it again on 1 and 2. Batanko was brought in predominantly to be a catcher, but it feels like he's really hardly been behind the plate. For the most part, he's at first or he's at third for the designated hitter because you just can't take the bat out of the lineup. Ever since he's joined the team, he's been arguably their best hitter. That pitch in the dirt, now 2 and 2. With one caveat, Justin. The guy in the on-deck circle might have something to say.
Yeah, Carter Towns, I think, at least on paper, probably has the best production this year. Hard hit balls, extra base hits, RBIs, all of it. He's put up a pretty good case for himself.
2-2 to Batanko. That's inside. Runs things full. I'd be surprised if they put Iandoli and Morrison in motion with nobody out. And, of course, with Carter Towns on deck. Man with the most RBIs in the Independence League.
Chai also with a good arm behind the plate.
Here comes the payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Nice pitch from Zabak for the first out. You don't see a whole lot of that. For Batanko, just the 5th time he struck out all year in his 71st plate appearance. One battle down. Here comes another. Carter Towns. He's arguably been the ILB's best player just about halfway through the season. There's strike 1. Hitting .408, a 1284 OPS, 5 home runs, 28 RBIs. It's just silly. Here comes the 0-1. That's inside. And in that conversation we had with Coach Demas before the season, where he said there are a lot of guys who could contend for that 11 home run record set by Kyle Finn last summer for the Sasquatch, I don't know if Carter Towns was even going to be the fourth player that he mentioned. But here he is, 25 games into the year, and he's first in the ILB in slug, extra base hits, RBIs. Not only does he have the most homers in the league, tied with Crew Moeller, he's also leading the league in doubles. This is also something that he does extremely well. Ahead in the count, 3-1. Sees a lot of pitches, works quality at-bats. Golden opportunity to do some damage here. Towns takes outside for ball 4. They want nothing to do with him.
I wouldn't either, partner. He can, he's proven it. He's proven what he can do with the pitch in the zone consistently throughout the season. It's not even a bunch of ups and downs. It's just complete production all the time.
Here comes Malachi Lopez, starting at shortstop this evening. He hasn't played a home game here at Black Hills Energy Stadium in almost 2 weeks. Was away for the team from just a little bit. Here he comes with the bases loaded and takes the first pitch upstairs. After a red-hot stretch, he slowed down a bit. In his last 4 games, he's 2 for 15. Just 1 extra base hit after a power barrage a couple weeks ago. Kind of a statistical anomaly. He's got 5 sac flies. That almost isn't right. I mean, to come up with an opportunity to do that, the percentage has to be very high.
That's what happens when your teammates get on base at a high rate. Can have a runner at third in a lot of your at-bats. And then it's just a matter of getting something in the air.
He's got a great opportunity for an RBI right now, as the count is 3-0 on him. When he stepped away from the team, he was leading with 20 ribbies. Here he's come back. He's got to make up some ground on Carter Towns. Here's the 3-0. Chopped foul. Up over the dugout, near the party deck. On the season, he's hitting .333, 929 OPS. 2 home runs. One of them was here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. Comes the 3-1 pitch. That's inside for ball 4. Has to spin out of the way. We'll take a walk and an RBI. Sasquatch on the board first here tonight. It's 1-0.
See a mound visit here. No movement in the bullpen. Just 25 pitches thrown here for Zabak, but also only 1 out recorded. This is got all the symptoms of a long inning.
This might be a different pitcher, but it's the same result, same struggles for the Aviators, who, coming into this one, walked right around 20% of the batters that they'd faced. Quite simply, way too high. You want to be around 10 to 12%. That's a good mark in this league. Realistically, league average, right around 15, 16. So when you get up into that 20% range, essentially every inning you're working with traffic on the bases, which didn't come because of the hitter beating you, just pitchers beating themselves.
Spearfish Sasquatch, number 15, third baseman,
Wilson Kiefer comes to the plate now after the mound visit. On the season, hitting .419, 1081 OPS. See him choking up on the bat, looking to put one in play, driving a run. First pitch from Zabak is in the dirt. Kiefer's had his nose set on RBIs. Driven in 11 in his last 5 games. 15 overall. And that's going to be an RBI. bit unconventional, but he'll take it. A hit by pitch. Couldn't quite see where it got him. Doesn't look to be too shaken up.
It's right off the top of the shoulder. Really no problem. And kind of more of a glancer. Didn't catch him square.
Now batting for your Spearfish Sasquatch, number 17, second baseman.
Base is still loaded. Now J.J. Manuel will come to the plate. He took one at-bat against the Spuds, got a hit. First pitch is a strike. Probably the worst feeling you can have as a pitcher leaving the mound. Gave up a walk-off home run to lose the second game of the doubleheader against the Spuds back on Saturday. It's a fly ball, left center field. Charging is Medeiros. He makes the catch. Tagging from third. Coming for home is Towns. He will make it. It's a sac fly. The ball gets away, coming back to the infield. So Lopez advances to third. Kiefer follows him. Sac fly, second error of the inning. Puts runners on second and third with 2 down.
Daniel got one in the air. This is what he needed. Tacked in another RBI, and I see we've got a held over walk-up song from last week.
Yeah, Sam Kwapnoski for Star Wars Night changed Kendrick Aragon's walk-up to
Imperial March.
Imperial March. For anyone who is unfamiliar, Kendrick Aragon looks very, very much like Anakin Skywalker.
It's uncanny.
And he's been unreal at the plate recently. 1-0 in their first strike. In the series against Casper, these numbers don't even look real. 6 for 8. 3 homers. His first 3 long balls of the year came in the span of 3 games. Actually in 2, because he hit 2 home runs in game 1 of that set. And his numbers on the year look very different now.
Yeah, checking on Game Changer this weekend. I was really happy to see those numbers be put up by Aragon. You know, a guy that went through a little bit of a slump for a week or 2. And to see the extra base hits start pouring on, the RBIs, all of it, it was nice.
Just 5 games ago, his OPS was 668. Now, it's at 951. Almost 300 points in less than a week. Here comes the 1-2. That's popped foul out of play.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession stand and get a squash buck. Brought to you by State Farm agent Jody Garcia.
This hot stretch started here against the Aviators before the trip to Casper. A 3-hit day got him going. We'd seen a lot of strikeouts from him, but he's putting bat to ball again. Just another piece to add to this lineup. That's rolled over to third. Buchanan across the diamond in time. That'll do it in the bottom of the first. Sasquatch muster just 1 hit, but they score 3 runs. We'll be back for the top of the second after this.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Welcome back here, top of the second inning. Joseph Cook still on the mound after a seamless 1-2-3 first inning where he threw 9 pitches. Seven of them were strikes. That's a recipe for success.
Yeah, working in the zone, got some soft contact, got a swing and a miss. A few of them, actually. That's how you want to start your first inning of work.
Coming into this outing, Cook had thrown 4 straight scoreless innings. First pitch to Brandon Buchanan is upstairs. While a lot of the Aviator bats have gone cold as of late, Buchanan stayed steady. 365 average, 835 OPS. Those are both the best marks on the team.
Buchanan's done some damage here at Black Hills Energy Stadium, too.
1-2. He's 6 for 13, and he's driven in 3 runs here against the Sasquatch in 5 games. 3 RBIs for an Aviator team, which has scored just 10 runs in those 5 games, so he's been a big reason. Here comes the 1-2 from Cook. High chopper to third. Kiefer guns him down. That brings Ethan McLaughlin to the plate. The first baseman / pitcher. He's gotten shelled on the mound here at Black Hills Energy Stadium to the tune of 15 earned runs. Trying for better luck at the plate, where he's 1 for 11 on the year in limited time. Want to know. You look at Capital City, and you see a lot of struggles. The pitching staff not doing great, but I think the lineup has been the big story. During this 10-game losing streak, they're scoring just 2.3 runs per game. They just got swept in a 4-game set against the Zap. 2 runs on 8 hits over those 4 games, and none of them went for extra bases. So you're looking at, they haven't reached second base on a hit since June 23rd. Now it's 2-1.
And, 90 to 95% of the production that the Aviators have put up have been in the first 4 slots of the batting lineup.
That's punched out into right center field, but hangs up. Nice play by J.J. Manuel for the second out.
We've seen very little production at all from the bottom of the order. So when you have a 4-game set up in Pierre where the top of the order struggles, everything grinds to a halt.
They're really going to need guys like Kurt Heath, Xavier Cahill, Ryan Devereaux to turn things around. A guy who hasn't had any troubles recently is Caleb Chai, the catcher. Takes the first pitch low. Pretty sustained stretch of success. Going back to June 14th, 526 on base, 955 OPS. Those are both the best marks on the team. That's a high chopper over the middle on 2 hops. Lopez fields and throws in time. 6 up, 6 down for Joseph Cook in his first start of the year. Sasquatch coming to bat next.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort, your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Nine, 1, and 2 for the Sasquatch in the bottom of the second inning. Aiden Meverden, Bo Iandoli, and Maddox Morrison. After a leadoff single from Bo Iandoli in the first, Sasquatch really didn't have to work too hard to drive in some runs. 3 walks, a hit by pitch, and a sac fly did the damage for them.
It's enough to get it done. You don't have to kill the ball, especially on a day as windy as this. Pop flies are, they might get you on due to a poorly read fly ball. But you're not hitting triples today. You're probably not going to go gap to gap. So low level line drives just past infielders, that's the recipe for success today.
Something that Aiden Meverden has done plenty of this year, hitting .364. Started in the final game of the 2-game set against the Aviators last week. Takes the first pitch for a strike. In that game, went 2 for 3, drove in 2 runs. Apologies for the wind, which this is something else. You look out into left center field, the flags are coming straight in. As a result, it's coming straight here into the press box. We weren't joking when we said we lost in HDMI cable a couple hours ago, right as we were setting up for this game.
We did break an HDMI cable due to a tipped over monitor. It's the life of a broadcaster. 57 minutes before first pitch, I was walking in Walmart.
It's always how it goes. Count 1 and 2 on Meverden.
I don't know if you're a big Murphy's Law guy. Experience that a lot in the broadcasting industry. If something is going to go wrong, it probably will.
Yeah, and
If
usually
something can go wrong, it probably will.
And if it's going to go wrong, it's going to happen in the hour before the game starts.
100%. At the most inconvenient time possible.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. They'll have to throw down to first to retire Meverden. Second K for Zabak.
Now batting for the Sasquatch, number 1, Bo Iandoli.
Bo Iandoli led off the game here today with a single. Right back up the middle like he's done all year. We had him up here in the press box a week ago. He's very cerebral about the game, but he's also loose. He knows what he's doing, but he understands that he's here to have fun. He's also getting better, but no need to take things above and beyond the importance that they already hold. There's a fly ball into deep center field. Devereaux playing in, has to move back, but will make the catch.
That's a swing that, different day, a little less wind. That's got a shot at the warning track, if not the wall. I mean, he hit it hard. He hit it hard. It was loud off the bat.
And that thing just died. It's going to be tough, especially for the lefties this evening. Maddox Morrison checks his swing on the first pitch breaking ball. He drew a walk, came around to score in the first. A very late appeal down to first base. Doesn't change the outcome.
It's an impossible call to make at first base. A check swing of a left-handed hitter.
2-0.
You know, depending on where the hitter is at in the batter's box, he could completely cut off the line of sight of his bat with his body, especially in a check swing where the bat doesn't get out in front of the plate.
I can't remember if we've talked about this before. Where are you at with the check swing challenge system where you have to break the foul line?
I like the challenge system. I do not like the line they set. I think that is very generous to hitters.
That's tapped foul outside first.
Because, I mean, you could essentially lean out over the plate with your bat and it wouldn't be a swing, which I don't think is right.
Also, if you make contact with the check swing just in front of the foul line, that could still be a double in the gap. You can do some damage with a swing like that. Another check swing from Morrison. Again, does not go. Count goes full.
Yeah, I love the fact that we have the ability now to challenge that kind of thing. It's a very difficult call to make. You know, you don't get them every game, and it happens super fast.
That's outside for ball 4. Second time Morrison has walked in 2 innings. I think another tricky thing there is there's never been very clear language, at least in my opinion. It's always kind of been pretty subjective, just based on what the umpire thinks a swing is. People have said breaking home plate, but there's no real rule about that.
No, it's not clearly defined. You know, in district clinics this year for the South Dakota Umpires Association, we talked about if you can see the end of the bat, if you can see the head of the bat, ring it. It's usually a pretty good indicator, especially if you're standing right behind first base. If you can see the end of the bat, probably win around.
I like that. That's a good indicator. Want to know the count on Bataco. Runner goes for second. The pitch is grounded to third. Buchanan cuts down Bataco to retire the side. Zabak works a scoreless second inning. Top 3 after this.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
Joe Cook's day is done after 2 innings. Mac Hibben takes left-hander side of the mound in his place. For Hibben, this will be his 5th appearance of the year. First pitch is a strike on a heater. He'll face 7, 8, and 9 in the Aviator order, starting with Kobe Paxton.
Joe Cook through 2 innings pitched, through 19 pitches, 13 strikes. No hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout.
Through 2 innings, get out of there. You could see him tomorrow. Very efficient day for him. Nice slurve. Swing and a miss for strike 2. A lot of Ks for Mac Hibben, 10 and 5.1 innings. Justin, this might be a stat which catches you off guard. Mac Hibben, same strikeout rate as Jackson Peters.
Really?
And that's going to go up. Called strike 3 on the heater.
That'll help.
Striking out exactly a third of the batters he's facing, 33.3. Another surprise. Mac Hibben with the second highest whiff rate on the team, almost 18% of the time. Fastball low. Here to Jax Medeiros. On the season, Medeiros is 1 for 15. 2-0 on him now. 0.87 average. A lot of strikeouts. 2 walks, 14 Ks. That's been an area of struggle for him. Three out. Fastball for strike.
It's the automatic.
So as a pitcher, as a lefty watching Mac Hibben, what jumps out to you as what makes him have such great strikeout stuff where he's tied with a guy like Jackson Peters?
He's a pretty tall, lanky guy, so he gets good extension down off the mound. He's got a good hard fastball, pairs it with a nasty slurve.
That one slipped out of the hand, so Medeiros works a walk.
So as a bullpen guy, you really only need 2 pitches, especially if you're only going to throw an inning or 2. You're never going to see a hitter for the second time. You only need 2 pitches. It just so happens that he's got 2 really great pitches that mix really well off of each other.
First pitch to Sam Fassbender is inside.
You can set a guy's sights, up and away, kind of near that upper corner of the zone with a fastball, and then come right back with a slurve that looks like it's going to end about in the same spot. Then all of a sudden it takes a dive and it's near your feet.
Two and one. You see, Mac Hibben, great strikeout stuff on the mound. Sam Fassbender struck out 46% of the time he's come to the plate this year. 2-2. Think the odds of a strikeout here about as high as they could ever be. Runner goes for second. Pitches fouled away. Defensive hack.
Now this is just my golf addiction needing scratch talking, but about a 60 degree. Pulled it over a little bit, pushed it.
Another Pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to second. They got him. Kendrick Aragon, strong throw to cap off the strike him out, throw him out, double play. Mac Hibben works a scoreless inning in relief. Sasquatch coming to the bat. Bottom of the third, they lead 3-0.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Carter Towns to lead off in the bottom of the third inning as Austin Zabak in his season debut did a pretty good job so far.
Yeah, if you can say that you've held the Squatch to 3 runs in 3 innings, that's pretty solid. Of course, he's got to get through the third here without giving up a run.
Towns worked a walk, scored the third of those 3 in the first inning. There's a grounder up the middle on a backhand. Cahill can't come up with it cleanly. That'll be a base hit for Towns.
It's a tough play to make if you do pick it clean, so can't give it an error.
Even if he does come up with that ball cleanly, just with his own momentum.
Yeah, momentum's going away from first base. Towns, a guy that moves pretty good, coming out of the left-handed batter's box, so he's a step or 2 closer than a righty. All the factors lean to a hit.
Malachi Lopez worked a bases-loaded walk in the first. Towns is taking off for second. The pitch goes all the way to the backstop, so easy bag for him. Now, here's some bookkeeping. Because he was off with the pitch, does he get credited for a stolen base even though that was wild? Yes, he does.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
I'm going to give it to him.
I'm not a full-on expert on how to score baseball games. I've scored a few in my day, but in terms of the little nuances.
Chopper to Cahill at second. Lopez is out, but a productive one. Grounder to the right side, moves Carter Towns to third.
Now batting for the Sasquatch, number 15, Wilson Kiefer.
Here's Wilson Kiefer. Was hit by a pitch to drive in a run. Seems like every time he comes to the plate, there's a runner in scoring position. First pitch fouled away. Looked like a curveball. The Aviator infield is back up the middle, in at the corners. So a grounder to shortstop or second would make it a 4-0 game.
It's a pretty standard alignment Kiefer at the plate, a guy that's known for good contact, maybe not great power numbers, but still a productive hitter nonetheless.
With 2 strikes, he chokes up on the bat more than usual. And grounds it over to short. That'll score a run. Kiefer's out. But back-to-back productive grounders put a run on the board for the Sasquatch.
When you're working with a lead, you can trade a run for 2 outs. So you might as well tack another on the board.
When it comes to 2-strike approach, about as textbook as it gets. Choke up on the bat, widen out a little bit in your stance, put it in play. JJ Manuel, hot shot, 5-6 hole, base hit.
JJ's been ready to eat at the plate today. 2 hard hit balls, both early in the count. Both coming up with some production. Of course, it was a sac fly in the last at-bat, now a single here.
Normally, as a pitcher, when you have a bad day, something goes wrong, you have to sit around and wait longer than a position player would to get off the schneid. Not for JJ, though. Tough end to the road trip, but here he is, producing. Kendrick Aragon takes the first pitch low. Nice block by Chai to keep Manuel put at first. Aragon grounded out to third base to end the first inning. One and one. Speaking with Coach Matt Gonzalez before the game, he said that it really felt like a weight lifted off Aragon's shoulders when he got on the board, hit that first home run, started to turn things around a little bit. It can be easy to get into your own head. But once you see them start to fall, it feels like once you get the first, everything after that comes easier.
Yeah, it's just like taking the lid off in basketball.
1-2, swing and a miss, strike 3. Chai puts him out at first base. That will retire the side. Sasquatch do score a run on 2 hits. We go to the 4th inning. Spearfish leads 4-0.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Back for the top of the 4th inning. Sasquatch lead the Aviators 4-0 here on a windy Monday night.
Leading off the top of the fourth inning, it's Kurt Heath.
Sasquatch pitchers have faced the minimum 9 batters. Strike him out, throw him out, double play ended the top of the 3rd inning. Matt Kibben K'd 2, walked a guy, but that runner, Jack Smederos, was erased on the bases. Kurt Heath leads off in the 4th. Checks his swing on the first pitch breaking ball. He grounded out to second base against Joe Cook to open tonight's ballgame. Swing and a miss. That's reached out, punched into left, and down for a base hit. Aviators off the deck, first hit of the day, first hit since June 27th. It's got to feel good. For anyone who missed it, Capital City was no hit yesterday in Pierre. You don't want it to get too late into this game. Start worrying, pressing. First pitch to Xavier Cahill is a fastball outside. He struck out in the first. Hibben throws over, but Heath not too far off the bag. Kurt Heath 4 of 4 stealing bases this year. There's a strike on the fastball. That caught stealing to end the 3rd, a bit of a rarity. The Aviators coming into this game were 35 of 36 on stolen bases. Now going for second is Heath. The throw down there is not in time. Manuel unable to pick it out of the dirt. So now 5 stolen bases for Kurt Heath this season. There's a breaking ball which misses outside. Now 3-1 on Cahill. The switch hitting Ryan Devereaux is on deck. Fouled right back to the screen. That runs the count full.
This payoff pitch is brought to you by Highmark Credit Union.
JJ Manuel hugging the bag at second. Now he backs off a little bit. The payoff, just getting a piece to stay alive, is Cahill. Fastball in on his hands. Certainly not the most comfortable swing you'll see. Another 3-2 from Hibben. That's outside, upstairs, ball 4. First 2 runners reach base in the 4th inning.
Now batting for the Aviators, number 16, Ryan Devereaux.
Ryan Devereaux grounded out to first base to cap off the 1st inning. Both runners go. They're going to throw to 3rd. The tag from Kiefer in time. Another strong throw from Kendrick Aragon.
Access D9. That count season is sponsored by North.
Kurt Heath steals 1 base, but stopped in his tracks going for a second. Not exactly pleased with the call from base umpire Rollo Wallace. But Xavier Cahill does advance to second base. Now 1 out in the inning. The 0-1 pitch, high and away. Completely changes the complexion of this inning. You know, it feels like the Aviators have a chance to get themselves back into this game. There's an awkward-looking pickoff attempt from Hibben. Now you look at it, this wouldn't even be considered a jam, just a runner at second base. One. High again. There's a fly ball down the right field line. Going after it, Iandoli, but that one will land out of play. Probably the loudest contact we've seen from the Aviators thus far today.
And nothing been hit hard yet.
Two from Hibben is low.
It's a really nice take on a slurve low. It's a perfect chase pitch.
So he's seeing the fastball, taking the slurve. What do you throw here?
Fastball up away.
That's lined up the middle by Manuel into center for a base hit. Putting on the brakes at third is Cahill. Ryan Devereaux breaks an 0 for 14 skid. Runners at the corners with one down.
Was a fastball, but it was caught too much of the plate. It was pretty middle. And for a guy who hit 408 this spring, he's not going to miss that. He's not going to miss that pitch in a full count.
So you like the pitch selection, just too much plane.
Yeah, just not the location. It's not the and I don't think that's the location that Mac wanted either.
A delayed steal here from Devereaux. Aragon choosing just to eat it. You're seeing Aviator baseball here in action. When they score runs, when they succeed, it's because they're moving on the bases. Now 1-1 on Brandon Buchanan. And this is the exact guy you want up at the plate in these situations.
Yeah, I think from a production standpoint, Buchanan's been the best on the roster all year.
Fastball paints the outside corner. Nice pitch there. Makes it 1-2. He's driven in 7 runs on the year. Base hit, likely to score 2. Call strike 3. Wicked slur from Hibben for the second out. That might be the most I've seen a slurve of his move all year.
Yeah, he's getting some assistance from the wind, which is always nice as a pitcher.
Now he's got it working. Swing and a miss strike run from Ethan McLaughlin, who popped out to second base. Another whiff. 0-2 on him quickly. And knowing Mac, he's not satisfied just throwing scoreless innings. He wants to dominate. Here on 0-2. He does. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 3 straight fastballs gets him out of the jam. Couple base runners, couple hits for the Aviators, but nothing to show on the scoreboard. Sasquatch coming to bat, up 4-0. Bottom of the 4th inning.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Bottom of the fourth inning here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. This game going a little differently from previous matchups between the Sasquatch and Aviators. 5 previous games, run differential tells you the story, 82-10.
Yeah, you know, we going back to last week even, we had a 19-2 and a 16-3, you know, and a bulk of those runs were scored in the first 3 innings. So the fact that we've made it here to the fourth, it's only 4-0. It is a little bit different than what we're used to.
It wasn't just 19-2. It was 16-0 after 2 innings. That was unreal. A 12-run second inning. That was a week ago today on the 22nd. Pitch misses outside, 1-1 on Aiden Meverden. So I think you ought to tip the cap to Austin Zabak, who just got here. Never pitched to Caleb Chai. Doesn't know these guys, but it hasn't mattered. Allowed 4 runs on 3 hits. Aviators have made an error. He's also struck out 3 batters, one of them being Aiden Meverden, who K'd to lead off the second inning. 2-1. 3-1 now. On 80s night at the ballpark, I think I heard someone with a little Michael Jackson impression as Mev ducked out of the way of that breaking ball.
Maybe it was Dom Torres.
Yeah, for anyone listening not at the stadium, Dom Torres blew us away in the booth. They did a 80s dance competition in between innings. What was that, going into the top of the third?
Yeah, top third, top two, top second, one of the two.
Dom Torres can move.
Got the MJ moves out.
Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Unable to handle it as Chai, so he'll throw to first in time. 4th strikeout for Zabak through 3 1/3 innings.
Spearfish Sasquatch, right fielder, number 1,
Bo Iandoli will see Zabak for the 3rd time. Single in the first, fly out in the second.
This could be a moment where the offensive numbers spike for the Sasquatch.
3rd time through the order, you always see big time changes in OPS, average, on base percentage. That could be especially beneficial against a guy like Zabak, who the Squatch haven't seen before. 2 balls, no strikes here on Iandoli. His base hit in the first extended his ILB leading hit total to 33. And here, ahead in the count, 3-0. Maddox Morrison on deck. Outside, also low for ball 4. Bobo Iandoli on base for the 2nd time today. Maddox Morrison has walked twice. That's not going to cut it for you, Justin. You need him to get a hit.
Yeah, I do.
Wilson Kiefer doesn't have a hit either, so both off the hook. Home plate umpire Nate Montgomery, I believe, just told a couple of the Sasquatch players to go back into the dugout, deemed they were a little too far outside.
Made a good group of them. I think there was 5 or 6 sitting out in front of that top step.
For the first pitch, they check in on Iandoli, but it doesn't get far enough away. I'm going to throw in the dirt for Bobo to advance.
It's that time of the night where I can smell the nachos from the concession stand.
Iandoli with a great jump. He goes for second, slides in safely. The pitch was a ball, so 1-0 on Morrison. He had a jumping lead there. Seeing more and more of that in recent years, where base stealers will try to time up a pitcher's cadence so that they can jump into their break for the next base.
Iandoli has already spent time over at first base, so he's gotten more looks than, you know, just one pitch. Had a little bit of an idea of what he was looking for.
Morrison smokes one into right field. That's down for a base hit. Fassbender fields, throws home. Iandoli puts on the brakes. Throw not cut off, so Maddox Morrison can advance to second. Runners at second and third. 1 out here, bottom 4.
Morrison found one that he could hit and hit hard on a line out to right field. The only question was Iandoli going to round third and take home? I think that's a good hold there. With 1 out, the 3 and 4 due up.
And the 3 and 4 hitters will face a new pitcher. Austin Zabak exits after 3 1/3 innings. New arm when we return.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
New pitcher for the Aviators is Derek Barrino, one of the few guys on the Aviator roster that the Sasquatch haven't seen yet. This season in 5 appearances, an 11.20 ERA, 10 innings pitched. Last time he took the mound was June 20th against Casper, allowed 8 runs in 4 innings.
Zabak threw 3 1/3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 runs. All of them earned 5 walks, 4 strikeouts. Exits in line for the loss. Also 2 earned runs still sitting on the pond out there. With only 1 out in this inning.
Barrino thrown into a very tough situation. Not only are runners at second and third with 1 out, so the infield comes in, but you've got Noah Batanko up at the plate, Carter Towns on deck. 2 guys who've done the most damage for the Sasquatch in the month of June. First pitch from Barrino is in there for a strike.
You were commenting on Barrino's delivery. It's a little bit funkier. Not that that's a bad thing. Oftentimes it's a good thing to be different as a pitcher.
That front leg stays up in the air for a long time.
Barrino with some good length can get extension off the mound.
Doesn't throw the hardest, but the extension bumps up the perceived velocity when it reaches the plate. 1-1, popped, foul. That's going to go out of play. Lands in the concourse, pretty close to us. We tried to will it our way.
I'm just saying, I know we're halfway through the season. I think there's still a chance.
I'm not going to write it off. It's not going to be a foul ball. It's going to have to be like that one where, it hit off of home plate and almost bounced up to us.
Yeah, a spiked fastball that somehow made it over the screen.
1-2 for Batanko. That's in the dirt. I will say, when I was in Pier calling a game, the window was partially open. A foul ball came back, hit straight off of the glass in front of me. If the window was open in that spot, I would have caught it.
That's what we hope.
I would have. I was ready. Count runs full as that breaking ball misses upstairs.
This final pitch is brought to you by Highmark Credit Union.
With 1 out, more than likely Iandoli will be off on contact on the ground, even on a grounder on the infield. Here's the payoff. That's in the dirt, ball 4. Batanko works a walk, loads the bases. Here is Carter Towns, the leading RBI man in the ILB. 28 of them, more than a ribby per game. Golden opportunity to blow this game open. 3 ducks out on the pond.
Could jump that RBI total to 32.
First pitch, outside.
Of course, he'd really have to muscle it out today. But he's got the ability to.
Also does have great power the opposite way. 1-0, Towns takes in the dirt.
The wind has let up just a little bit. Not very much, but just enough that home runs to left field would be possible now. If you get it up high enough.
Well, he might not have an opportunity. It's 3-0 on him now. You've already seen him work a 4-pitch walk earlier in this game. They might have the scouting report. That being said, nowhere to put him. Malachi Lopez on deck. Here's the pitch. Big swing. Nothing but air.
He wants to hit.
Three and one, hitters count. Barrino comes set. 3-1 pitch to Towns. Inside, low for ball 4. He does bump up that RBI total just on a walk. As Bo Iandoli comes in to score. That run will be tacked onto Austin Zabak's line. Morrison at third is still his responsibility. Malachi Lopez. He's got 5 sac flies. Could we see number 6 here? Bases loaded, 1 out. First pitch in there for a strike, inner half. Lopez walked with the bases loaded in the first, grounded out in the third. That grounder moved Carter Towns to third base. He ultimately scored on an RBI ground out. Two and one. Fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession standing hit a squash bunt. Brought to you by State Farm.
The Aviators have had a ton of trouble putting away hitters in 2-strike counts. Striking out batters just 11% of the time. 82 Ks to 146 walks as a team. There's a grounder that gets through by a diving Pexton and into left. Morrison scores, but Taco will hold up at third base. RBI single for Malachi Lopez. Sasquatch leads 6-0.
Grass really killed that one, but not enough for the Aviator infield to make a play. Still snuck out into the infield. Again, just station to station.
Every time it comes to the plate, Wilson Kiefer's got a runner at third. 2 ribbies in 2 plate appearances today. That pitch is inside, 1-0. High chopper over to third. Buchanan goes to second. That's the only out they'll be able to get. It's an RBI fielder's choice for Wilson Kiefer. Sasquatch have put 3 runs on the board in the bottom of the 4th inning. Little surprised to see them go to second base there. J.J. Manuel now comes up. Runners on the corners, 2 down. Spearfish ahead, 7-0. First pitch from Barrino is a strike. Typically in these games, it's been a lot of extra base hits, loud contact. Only singles so far today. That's fouled off the foot of Manuel. Moves the count to 0-2.
Yeah, it's something that we expected a little bit. You know, the extra base hit totals are going to be low today due to the playing conditions. But still, you know, nobody's, squeaked out a double on something that found the gap. You know, a line drive could still go a long ways.
The 0-2. That's outside. J.J. Manuel has had a good day today. We've seen him jump on the first pitch, his first 2 times up to the plate, a sac fly and a single. Here, trying to protect, 1-2 count. Fastball outside. Kiefer leads off first. Carter Towns at third base. The 2-2 just gets a piece to stay alive.
He might have just got a piece of it, but that's fouled directly back on the screen. Good on the timing. Just didn't get the right part of the bat to the baseball.
Looked like he wanted that one back. Cement mixing breaking ball. There's another breaking ball, which is popped high on the infield. Calling and making the catch is Buchanan. And that'll do it for the bottom of the 4th inning. Sasquatch hang 3 runs on the board. They lead 7-0. 5th inning is on the way.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff. I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Evan Hesse is on the mound here to open the top of the 5th inning. Joseph Cook, Mac Hibben combine to work 4 scoreless to start this game. Mac allowed 2 hits, no runs, 4 strikeouts. Did walk 2 batters, but very impressive stuff from him.
Yeah, saw him mix the pitches well. Saw plenty of swings and misses. Maybe a couple of location misses, but nothing huge. Should feel pretty good about the day.
Hesse on the season has made 3 appearances, 1.2 innings. Walks have been an issue. 1 strikeout, 7 free passes. Last time out was against the Aviators on the 23rd, allowed 3 runs in 1 inning. First pitch to Caleb Chai is outside. Caleb Chai is tonight's beer batter. He grounded out to shortstop in the 2nd inning. You can hear the friendly taunts of Caleb. Two and 1. Hesse working with the 4-pitch mix. Fastball, which tops out around 90. He's got a slider, changeup, and a curveball. That's grounded, left side. Kiefer cuts him down.
Now batting for the Capital City Aviators, shortstop number 2, Kobe Pexton.
Kobe Pexton led off the 3rd inning with a strikeout. This is his 2nd time up today. His best game of the year came against the Sasquatch on the 23rd. In that game, went 2 for 3, walked, stole a base. Since then, not much to show. 0 for 9 in the week that has followed. One and 1. Justin, interesting tidbit on Evan Hesse. He was getting media attention back in the day. 2018 actually had an LA Times article written about him.
For what?
Contributions in Little League.
There you go.
He was a standout performer. Looking through him at the beginning of the year, I was like, huh, this is the same kid.
I guess I'm going to have to go do some research tonight.
There's a slow roller to shortstop. Tough hop for Lopez. It eats him up. That'll be an E6. Pexton hustling out of the box.
Now batting for the Aviators, number 6, Jax Medeiros.
Jax Medeiros walked and was caught stealing in the 3rd inning. Swing and a miss, strike 1. He's one of a couple two-way guys for the Aviators. About as tough of an outing as you can have. Allowed 16 runs in an inning and 2/3 against the Sasquatch back on June 22nd. There's a heater inside. It's 1-1. Caveat there. Only 10 of them were earned. Point still stands. Runner goes on 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. The throw down. Jumps over the glove of Manuel. Nice backup there from Lopez, but a stolen bag for Kobe Pexton. It's now 4 in the last 2 innings for Capital City.
Also 2 caught stealings for Aragon. Not everybody's getting away easy.
There's a breaking ball. Almost hits Medeiros. Instead, the count goes to 2-2. 2 stolen bases, two would-be base stealers getting caught. That's of note. Aviators had only been caught once all year coming into this game. There's a swing and a miss. Nice fastball from Hesse for strike 3.
Look, Aragon can throw. You can put it where it needs to be. Also had a couple of nice tags out there. Can't sleep on the tag.
Tag deserves its credit. Here's Sam Fassbender. 2 outs. First pitch fouled away. I've got a question for you. I know you were more of a pitcher, but how did you guys, as a baseball team in high school, time out stealing bases? Because we had a system which I loved. I think it was UCLA's method.
See, I'm going to claim ignorance here.
So what we would do is, what UCLA did was they would say at first base, they'd go UCLA.
Oh.
And if the pitcher let go of the ball, there's a fly ball deep left center field. That's going to be trouble. It's over the head of Morrison. It's an RBI double for Sam Fassbender. Aviators on the board, 7-1, top 5.
This ball that got hit hard and the outfielders playing in. You know, nobody's really proved to burn the outfield yet. There it is, the first time here tonight.
Really hammered that. Fassbender only had 1 hit on the season coming into that, but an impressive swing there on a hanging breaking ball. It flips the lineup over for Kurt Heath. There is a fastball outside, strike 1.
Okay, so UCLA, you know, going through UCLA.
What we did, my high school, Columbia High School, we would go CHSS. What I found personally, pitchers would most consistently release the ball right in between that first and second S. So you see it a couple times and then you just go. And it works more times than it doesn't.
I can't say that we had any like dedicated system of like this is how you do it.
There's a fly ball, fairly deep right field. Iandoli's got a beat on it. Makes the catch to retire the side. Aviators do get on the board in the top of the 5th inning on an RBI double from Sam Fassbender. Halfway through, 7-1. Sasquatch is your score.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Bottom of the 5th inning here at Black Hills Energy Stadium. The Sasquatch leading 7-1. It'll be 8, 9, and 1 in their order against Derek Barino on for his second inning. First pitch, fastball high. Feels like for the most part, the wind has calmed down. A welcome change. The flag's still blowing out there in left center field. That's a breaking ball, which didn't break. Hits Aragon on the back. He's aboard as the leadoff man.
Now batting for the Spearfish Sasquatch, number 26, left fielder, Aiden Meverden.
Aiden Meverden is at a contactless day. Struck out in the second and in the fourth. Trying to flip the script here in his first at bat against Barino. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Just 5 hits today for the Sasquatch. Going for second. The throw is in time. Aragon is thrown out. Nice throw there from Caleb Chai. Gives Kendrick a taste of his own medicine. The 0-2 to Meverden. Just gets a piece, stay alive on a breaking ball.
Remember to take your foul ball to the concession stand and you'll get a Squatch Buck.
This is the first of 4 games between the Aviators this week. Capped off with a fun one. July 2nd. It's going to be fireworks night at the stadium. If you haven't gotten tickets, you better hurry. Because let's just say it's already anticipated to be the largest crowd of the Sasquatch game in history. 2-2 on Meverden.
As far as I know, only GA seats are left.
Yeah. And those are going fast.
Yeah.
We'll throw up the QR code you need to scan to get your tickets here at the conclusion of this inning. 2-2. Fastball misses low, runs the count full. Leadoff man Bo Iandoli's on deck.
Do you know if your account is paying you like it should? Highmark has
The payoff. Low and outside for ball 4. Meverden reaches for the first time today.
Now batting for your Spearfish Sasquatch. From Carmel, California, number 1, Bo Iandoli.
Bo Iandoli walked, stole a base, scored in the 4th inning. 4th plate appearance here today. He's 1 for 2. There's a fastball in the zone, strike 1. Moves to 1-1 now. Not only did we get to interview Bo Iandoli here in the booth, he got interviewed by a fan of the collegiate conference he plays in, Rocky Mountain Conference. Saw it on Instagram the other day. That's cranked fouled on the right field line. Just a little bit early there.
Trying to take on the wind. Couldn't keep it in play.
I don't know if I've ever seen a right fielder standing so shallow with a left-handed hitter at the plate. Not at least since Little League days. 1-2. Fouled away. And that's absolutely not a knock at Bo Iandoli. That would just be silly. I mean, he leads the ILB in hits. 9 doubles on the season. Just the win playing a big factor. Gonzo said that the guys weren't changing their game plan because of it. It certainly does have an impact, though. As Iandoli gets hit right there. Not too happy about it. Second hit by pitch here in the 5th inning alone.
If you're in need of an estimate or repair after a storm, contact our proud sponsors. Don't be afraid. Call Upgrade Roofing and Construction.
So, Justin, we didn't really talk about it, but you're good. Maddox Morrison got his hit.
Yeah, he did. Are you still looking for?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
Wilson Kiefer has driven in 3 runs,
So-
but he's done it without a hit.
If that stands, I would have a 1-point lead, correct?
I think up to 2 because
Up to 2.
I missed.
That's right.
I don't remember who I picked, but I
don't-
missed.
Yep, I remember that too. 2-point lead would be kind of commanding.
Yeah, especially with, look, we've got half a season left to go. It's hard to believe, but things are moving fast. Maddox Morrison takes outside 1-0. Perfect day for him at the plate. 2 walks and a base hit. One and one. Backdoor breaking ball finds the zone. Now 1-2, went right back to that same pitch. Nobody throwing in the Aviator bullpen. Barrino has pitched 1 full inning. The 1-2. Misses. Tried to go to it once again, but this time misses outside. That'll move the count full. At second base, Aiden Meverden was already taking a pretty aggressive secondary lead. We'll see if he takes off for third. The payoff is in the dirt, ball 4. Third time Maddox Morrison has walked today.
See another mound visit here, and this is going to be a pitching change.
We are going to step aside. Derek Barrino's day is done after an inning. He'll leave with the bases loaded full of Sasquatch.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Yutei Okutama is the new pitcher for the Aviators. Derek Barrino leaves with the bases loaded and 1 out in the bottom of the 5th. Okutama pitched against the Sasquatch on June 13th, and he's hoping for some better luck here today. Just 10 pitches, couldn't find the zone, walked 2 guys, didn't get an out. He did pitch yesterday, a third of an inning against the Zap. Didn't allow a run, 1 hit, no walks. He did strike out a batter as well.
For Barrino, he finishes 1 complete inning, 1 hit, 1 run, 3 walks. Both of his inherited base runners came around to score. Attacked on 2 more earned runs to Zabok's scoreline.
So Zabok finishes with 3.1 innings, 6 earned runs. A little misleading for the way he pitched. Noah Batanko is in jeopardy of losing his 11-game hit streak. This could be his last time up today. He's 0 for 2 with a walk his last time up. First pitch from Okutama is behind him. Coming for home, the dive, the tag, in time. Aiden Meverden is out. A diving effort from Caleb Chai for the 2nd out. Ian Doley and Morrison stayed put at first and second base. That's some play with the catcher's gear on. Coach Matt Gonzalez pleading his case, coaching third today. And now Home plate umpire Nate Montgomery and base ump Rollo Wallace. They go to talk just for a moment, but nothing's going to change there. So on a pitch that goes behind Noah Batanco, the Aviators get an out. Sparkling play by Caleb Chai. Long pause here for the 1-0 pitch to Batanco. Okatama looking in. And that hits him. Fastball. It's the third hit batsman of the inning between two different pitchers. It loads, the base is back up, this time with 2 outs for Carter Towns. Going back to that play at home. It's a relatively shallow backstop, but that's the best carom I've seen all season. Bounced straight back to Chai. He had the wherewithal to turn around and dive to apply the tag just in time. Carter Towns drove in a run with a walk last time up. Takes the first pitch fastball for a strike. The 0-1. It's outside. Doesn't it feel like every time you look up, the Sasquatch of the base is loaded?
It's a team that hits around more than any team I've ever seen. It's a team that loads the bases more than any team I've ever seen.
Certainly makes hitting fun. Sure, you feel a little added pressure when you know there are runners on base and you have a chance to help your team win. But the pitcher feels that more. Really, it's the man on the mound who's in the tough spot. Now 3-1 on Carter Towns. Across the board, you see teams hit better with runners in scoring position. Same goes for the Squatch. We're above 400 overall. There's a strike. Moves the count full. Ian Doley at third. Maddox Morrison at second. Noah Batanco over at first base. They will all be off with the pitch. With 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Aviator outfield playing pretty shallow with the powerful Towns at the plate. Here it comes. That's outside, ball 4. Carter Towns, back-to-back innings where he works a bases-loaded walk. 8th run of the day comes home for Spearfish. Malachi Lopez hit an RBI single his last time up. That was in the 4th inning. First pitch from Okutama in the dirt. Another arm warming up for the Aviators in the pen. That's Michael Swan. Two and 0. This game not in Mercy Rule territory just yet. Very well could be headed in that direction, though. As now 3-0 on Malachi Lopez. Wilson Kiefer's on deck. Strike one at the knees.
Again, it's the 3-0 automatic.
Maybe a little help there. The 3-1 to Lopez. Fouls it off. Take a big rip at it. Get some love from the Sasquatch dugout. And we'll have the merry-go-round going once again. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Malachi Lopez already driven in 2 runs today. Can he put up a couple more? The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Breaking ball from Okutama gets him out of the jam. Sasquatch manage 1 run, but that's all they get. Through 5 innings, they lead 8-1.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you, as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
Top of the 6th inning is here. Sasquatch lead the Aviators 8-1. This is game 1 of a 4-game set between these two teams tomorrow. It's 90s night. Today 80s. Tomorrow 90s. We're moving up a decade a day. July 1st will be country night. So the musical theme before the big explosion. America 250 fireworks on July 2nd. It's going to be the most attended game in Spearfish Sasquatch history. A little birdie's told me we might be pushing 1,000.
I'd like to see it. I think it'll be a good night.
You should want to see it too. Connor Brown on the mound for the 6th. First pitch to Xavier Cahill's a strike.
Evan Hesse finishes his day. 1 inning complete, 1 hit, 1 run. It was unearned. Picked up a strikeout as well.
Oh, 2. Brown pitched twice against the Spuds. He allowed 4 runs, 3 of them earned. And those runs were the first he's allowed out of the bullpen all season. That's hit in the hole and through for a base hit. That's pinch hitter Gunnar Campbell. Comes into the game, gets a knock.
For the Capital City Aviators, number 16, Ryan Devereaux.
Brown with an 8.68 ERA on the season, but a 156 batting average against. There's a game he struggled to find the strike zone, and it's really inflated a lot of his numbers. First pitch to Ryan Devereaux is a strike. That's why ERA can be an unreliable stat for relievers. You have one blow-up outing, your ERA is ruined for 3 months. That's grounded right back to Brown. Stops it. His only play is to first, and he makes it. We'll check in to make sure he's okay. On the hot shot, comebacker. Brandon Buchanan has been good against the Sasquatch for the most part, but hitless today. Ground out and a strikeout. First offering from Brown. Breaking ball hits the outside corner. A lot of movement on that one. Tried to go back to it. This time misses outside.
Wind really has died down. The clouds have gone away. It's turned out to be quite a nice night at the ballpark.
Popped up. Right side of the infield. Batonko coming in, makes the catch. One thing about Connor Brown, you're essentially not going to see any hard contact. His pitches move so much. Hard to barrel him up. With 2 outs and a runner on second base, Ethan McLaughlin comes to the plate. First pitch misses outside. It seems like clockwork every night. The wind dies down around 7:30. Justin, we've got a sight over in the Aviator bullpen. I don't know if you saw.
I didn't.
A pitch gets away from Michael Swan, who's still warming up out there. It hits off the top of the fence behind the bullpen catcher, Colin Bird. And it dunks in around the bleachers out there. The thing was in the air for like 30 seconds. There's a filthy slider for strike 2. That's hyperbole. It wasn't 30 seconds, but that
Still,
got
it
legit
got up there.
airtime.
Yeah.
Here, 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Pitch from Connor Brown. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Strands, the leadoff base runner. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Sasquatch leading 8-1.
Learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to Spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a Spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
New pitcher for the Aviators in the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Michael Swan. Swan joined the team late. He's made 3 appearances. They're in 6 innings. He's actually the only pitcher who hasn't allowed a run against the Sasquatch this season for the Aviators. 1 inning on June 23rd. A walk and 2 Ks. He's got a 10.5 ERA in 6 innings overall. He allowed 5 runs in 1 2/3 innings against the Zap on the 26th. Yutai Okutama didn't allow a run or a hit over 0.2 innings. 4th pitcher today for Capital City. This might be my last shot. Wilson Kiefer coming to the plate.
Very well could be.
There's a fastball outside corner, strike 1. He's 0 for 2, but he's driven in 3 runs. Hit by pitch with the bases loaded in the 1st. RBI ground out to short in the 3rd. RBI fielder's choice in the 4th. And there's a high pop. Right side. Shallow on the outfield grass. Making the catch is Gunnar Campbell. Who subbed in for Xavier Cahill last inning.
Number 17, second baseman J.J. Manuel.
1 out, nobody on base. Up comes J.J. Manuel. Swinging at the first pitch. Nothing but air. Sasquatch up 4 games in the ILB standings right now. 19-6 record. The Spuds are 16-11 in 2nd place. But they've got the better hand in the season series. Now 1-2 on Manuel. Casper's taking care of business right now, beating Oahe 14-4 in the 5th inning. 1-2. Line drive down the left field line, but foul. Grounder to first. High hop hits off the glove of McLaughlin into right field. What do you think? Base hit? E3?
Yeah, it's a base hit. His hard hit, McLaughlin was playing in. I'd give him a hit.
It would be his 2nd hit of the day. The line moves to Kendrick Aragon. He was 10 for 18 over his last 5 coming into tonight's game. He's 0 for 2 so far. There's a swing and a miss for strike 1. He was hit on the back and got caught stealing last time in the 5th inning. Almost hit again there. Moves out of the way. Count goes to 1-1. High pop, out of play foul, behind home plate. And they just announced who would be the $10,000 winner if a grand slam gets hit here in the bottom of the 6th inning. I think I heard the last name Pexton. What are the odds that that's someone related to Kobe Pexton, middle infielder before the Aviators? That might be a conflict of interest.
Could be.
Breaking ball below the zone, 2-2. There's been some crazy stuff going on in the combination of gambling and the professional sport world. Two, fly ball, right field. Easy for Fastbender. Makes the catch, 2 down.
It's a lot of names that you would never really expect to, getting caught for it.
Yeah, I mean, the Emmanuel Class A stuff really shook the baseball landscape. Tough for the Guardians. First pitch to Aiden Meverden, misses low.
Class A was one of my favorite guys to watch just on stuff. Now he's a division rival to the Twins. So, see him every once in a while.
There's a swing and a miss.
But, he introduced the hard cutter. He was the first guy to throw a cutter, above 96, 97 since Mariano.
And even Mo wasn't throwing it that hard.
Yeah, and not generally. Maybe he could touch it, but he really, he wouldn't throw that consistently. And then Class A enters into the scene. He's throwing a cutter 101, 102 miles every pitch.
One, two. Looping breaking ball. Up back liner to third base. Caught by Buchanan to retire the side. Sasquatch come up empty-handed in the bottom of the 6th inning. 8-1 is your score.
My name is Leighton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Connor Brown still out there for the top of the 7th inning. The mercy rule not in order. This is actually the first time all year in a Sasquatch Aviator game that we've reached the top of the 7th, and 3 outs won't close the book on this game. Brown with a seamless 6th, gave up a leadoff single, but nothing doing after that. He will have 6, 7, and 8 in the Aviator order. Caleb Chai grounded out to shortstop in the 2nd, to 3rd in the 5th. First pitch of the 7th is outside. Just had the Sasquatch 400. One-oh. Grounded to first. That'll roll foul, though. A weight lifted off of Caleb Chai's back. He came into the summer in the transfer portal, but found himself a new home, so things can cool down now. One. It's outside. He'll be going to Edmonds College. We've seen something similar. Matt Martinez for the Sasquatch recently committed to Hawaii Pacific. Now, he's pitched brilliantly. They've given him a little bit of time off, trying to get some other guys some looks. Guys who are going home soon, guys who are still looking to make their commitment before the fall. Now 3-1, the count. Connor Brown versus Caleb Chai. Nobody loose in the Sasquatch bullpen. That's outside for ball 4. Chai works the leadoff walk. Next up is Kobe Pexton. I've got another Legion Ball question, just seeing how similar things are. Did you guys do, I'm assuming you did courtesy runner for catchers?
Catcher only.
With 2 outs?
Anytime.
Okay. Swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball.
For what we traditionally called club ball, which is our spring season in South Dakota, you get a pitcher and catcher.
I think we had the same for high school.
Yep.
The 0-1. Chai goes for second. Throw from Aragon on the money. He got him by a good margin, too. Third would-be base runner caught stealing by Kendrick Aragon today. Erases the leadoff walk. It's funny how the rules on courtesy runners, things of that nature, change so much from league to league for the same age group. It's pretty random.
Yeah. VFW and American Legion treat their rule books quite a bit different. And obviously the South Dakota High School Baseball Association, who's in charge of the spring season, treat the rules a little bit different. The Bach rules are different.
Two and two.
We could get into the weeds with it here. Before June 1st, Bachs are immediately a dead ball. After June 1st, the play finishes completely, and then the coach can make the decision.
There's a call. It's strike 3. Heater at the knees sets down Pexton for the second out of the inning.
Coach can either take the results of the play or the balk. That one will throw a lot of people off, especially when it changes.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Yeah, so in spring ball in South Dakota, as soon as a balk is called, the play is dead. Pitch doesn't count.
First pitch is strike to Jax Medeiros. I don't know if there's a more enjoyable breaking ball to watch than Connor Brown's when he's on his game. Thing just moves so much. He spots it well. He uses it on the outer half and on the inner half to righties. I mean, against lefties, that thing's almost impossible to hit. Speaks for itself. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The pitch, and he yanked a heater, and that hit him. Not what he wanted to do there. So a hit batsman puts Medeiros to first. This outing for Connor Brown is going to be his last in Spearfish. He's headed home in a couple days. Just plan to come on for the first half, get some work. With these college arms, a lot of guys throw so many innings in the spring. You throw in the fall, do a lot of work, especially in the JUCO game. Don't want to run out of gas. First pitch is in the dirt there to Sam Fassbender, who clubbed a double to left center field, the only extra base hit in this game. It was the first extra base hit by an Aviator player in 6 days. His first extra base hit of the season. It's the only scoring for Capital City. They've got 1 run on 4 hits. Comes the 1-0. It's outside. There's a strike. 2-1. With guys like Connor Brown heading home, it creates a new challenge. How are you going to navigate the back half of the season? You've got these structures in place on when to use different pitchers. You have to throw that out the window a little bit. So there's a grounder to third. Kiefer is late with the throw. They try to throw behind the runner Medeiros at second, but he was hardly off the base. It was a slow roller. It died in the grass. Fassbender was busting it out of the box, and he earns himself an infield single. It turns up the lineup over. It gives Kurt Heath a shot with 2 runners on base. Sometimes handedness can be overrated, but in this left-on-left matchup, advantage Connor Brown. Goes to the breaking ball, misses outside. Now 1-1.
A reminder coming up in the 7th inning stretch. We'll run the bases with Sampson. Kids go over to the first base dugout. Sampson is there. He's got some friends with him.
Going back to that breaking ball. Now 2 balls and a strike. Connor Brown against Kurt Heath. Jax Medeiros at second. Sam Fassbender at first base. Squatch leading 8-1. Fastball yanked outside.
Connor Brown was one of the guys that took part in the Sasquatch Scramble last week. I think him and his group shot a 35. I think they went 1 under on 9 holes.
Here comes the 3-1. That's inside for ball 4. That'll load the bases with 2 outs. Coach McBroom will go out and talk with Connor Brown. There is somebody standing in the Sasquatch bullpen. I can't make out who it is.
It's Hoppy. It's Caleb Hoppy.
That makes sense.
And the only reason I know that is I saw his number earlier is he was throwing around a weighted ball.
He's just standing there. He's not throwing. I don't know if he's ready to come in just yet. Coach McBroom just talking with Connor Brown. With this being his last appearance, trying to buckle down. Get this final out. Gunnar Campbell is up to the plate. He came in off the bench in the 6th inning and got a hit. A chance to give the Aviators some life. First pitch, ground ball, foul outside third. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Goes to the breaker. Ahead 0-2. Trying to cap off his summer with a scoreless appearance. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The 0-2 from Brown. Popped up, right side. Manuel makes the catch, retires the side. Connor Brown closes up his summer with 2 shutout innings of relief. We've made it to the 7th inning stretch. The Sasquatch are on top, 8-1.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
Bottom of the 7th inning is here. Michael Swan still on the mound after tossing a scoreless 6th. He's got the top of the Sasquatch order, Bo Iandoli, Maddox Morrison, and Noah Batanko. First pitch on its way. High pop on the infield. Swan is calling for it, makes the catch. Don't see that every day.
Usually, as pitchers, we are told to get as far away as possible.
It's always nice to have a pitcher who can feel their position, though.
Yeah. Well, it's not so much that, well, I mean, sometimes pitchers actually can't catch a pop, a little pop up.
That's a fly ball, skied into right center field, shallow. Catch is made by Devereaux. 2 quick outs.
And it's very difficult to come off of the mound to go make a play. You're losing the elevation. You could catch your foot on the rubber. I mean, literally anything could happen. It's just difficult to get to make a good pitch and then all of a sudden have to go running after a pop-up. So that's why most coaches say, get away, get out, let the shortstop or the second baseman come in on it.
No, Batanko takes the first pitch high.
That's an auto take.
Yeah, can't have a 3-pitch inning. Swan's working quick. He's already back on the mound, standing there waiting for Noah Batanko. He's not phased. Going through his routine as per usual. Now the 1-0. There's another pop-up on the infield. This time the left side. Pexton makes the catch. 1-2-3 for Michael Swan. 3 scoreless innings against the Spearfish Sasquatch over 2 games. 8th inning on the way.
Learned about the Black Hills Underground campus, where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter. Thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe, you don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
New pitcher on the mound for the Sasquatch is Caleb Hoppy. He's pitched in 5 games this year, a 9 ERA over 7 innings. Threw an inning and a third scoreless against the Aviators on June 23rd. He'll have 3, 4, and 5 in Capital City's order here, starting with Ryan Devereaux. This time, turning around, hitting from the left side. First pitch heater is spiked. Nice to see Connor Brown go out with a strong appearance. 2 innings. Maybe not the highest of leverage situations, but haven't been a lot of those to go around. It's fouled away over the screen.
I was ready.
Born ready.
Born ready. Didn't have my number called, though. One of these days.
Different day, a little more wind.
Different day, a little more wind.
That flared into right center field, coming on. That'll fall in front of Iandoli. It's a base hit for Devereaux, second of the day.
We need T-shirts that say different day, a little more wind.
Custom ink.
Yeah, custom ink.
I feel like I used to see a lot of ads from them, but not anymore. I don't know. I'm not a shirt-making expert. Brandon Buchanan up to the plate. Fourth plate appearance. Takes upstairs. Hitless day. But he's almost got the cycle of batted balls for outs. A ground out, a strikeout, and a pop out.
Line out.
Line out is next. Long hold for Hoppy. Now comes home. There's a fly ball. Fairly deep right center field. Iandoli turns around, makes the catch. So he's got the fly out. Probably won't get another chance. You can't close the book on that just yet. 1 out in the 8th inning, but I don't think anyone has ever kept track of that. Ethan McLaughlin is...
Maybe nobody's ever kept track of it because nobody started.
Yeah.
Yeah, this could be your thing.
Everything has to start somewhere. Ethan McLaughlin has struck out each of his last 2 trips to the plate. He's 1 for 14 now on the season with an 0 for 3 day today. Hoppy's 1-0. Looping curveball above the zone.
And one day when your name is plastered on Baseball Savant as this very skilled stat maker, I'll be able to say, hey, I called games with that guy.
Here's the 2-0. Upstairs. 3 balls and no strikes. One thing which Caleb Hoppy's done really well this year, rough start, but he settled in. 95% of the contact against him is weak contact. Guys really don't barrel him up at all. Strike 1. And he's a big guy. He gets extension. Fastball has solid velocity. Not the hardest thrower on the team, but very over the top. Good induced vertical break. Swing and a miss. You see it right there.
He's got the stuff. Coach Demas has said that on more than one occasion. He's got the stuff. It's just a matter of integrating it into the game well. Something they're working on this summer.
That's grounded up the middle. Diving attempt by Manuel, but it goes into center field. It's a base hit for McLaughlin.
Manuel gave it everything he had up the middle. Just out of his reach.
Just hit a little bit too hard. It's a great effort, though.
Yeah.
That would have been a spectacular play.
That's one of those where you dive, you make the stop, and then you glove flip up to your shortstop at second base. You get the fielder's choice, and you feel great about it.
Come to think of it, what are the plays of the year so far for the Sasquatch defensively?
Ooh, you're going to have to ask me on a different night.
There's a chopper to short. This could be 2. Lopez to Manuel for 1 on to first. It's a double play. Slick turn up the middle. Caleb Hoppy works another scoreless inning. Sasquatch coming up, bottom of the 8th. They lead 8-1.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort, your home for the newest games.
My name is Layton Schnell, and I'm majoring in biology and getting a minor in chemistry on a pre-dental track. It's a great community. Everybody has your back. You will gain so many more opportunities than you even thought possible. Being a part of BH in a small community, you have more ties and connections with students and advisors. Being able to have those gives you a pathway to more opportunities.
Looking for the ultimate family getaway? Hart Ranch Camping Resort has you covered with endless activities and top-notch amenities where the destination is the vacation. Want to try before you buy? Experience Hart Ranch with our resort membership preview. Just $139.95 for 4 days and 3 nights of unforgettable RV camping. Love what you see? We have membership types available for the occasional camper to the every weekender. Call 605-737-5360 or visit hrresort.org to schedule your membership preview today.
We're all going somewhere. Going higher, faster, farther. Going in new directions, to new places. At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. We're dedicated to advanced orthopedic care with the latest innovations, technology, expertise, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner. Learn more at monument.health/orthopedics.
Michael Swan still on the mound for the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch to Carter Towns is outside. There's a high fly ball, another one. This one will stay about on the infield. Catch is made. Gunnar Campbell, 1 down.
Lots of quick outs here between the 7th and the 8th.
Number 2,
Malachi Lopez, 1 for 3 today. That's upstairs, 1-0. 3 pop-ups and a very high flyout. Safe to say guys are swinging under what Michael Swan is throwing. He's been the Sasquatch killer. It's a small sample, so take it with a grain of salt. There's another high pop. This could be playable, but it's not. Lands fouled on the first base line. One ball on 2 strikes on Lopez, who's playing shortstop tonight. Saw him flash the leather in the top half of this inning. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 2. It looked like a knuckleball.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I think it was. The way it danced around.
Yeah, and it just, the release was weird. You know, it hasn't been what we've seen from Swan. I think it was.
Goes to a fastball, and that's hammered into left center field. That's going to be down into the wall. It's an extra base hit for Malachi Lopez. He will stop at second base with a 1-out double. So he sees the knuckleball. It doesn't throw him off.
Not at all. He was ready for it.
Now this is most definitely Wilson Kiefer's last opportunity. It's the bottom of the 8th inning. Sasquatch leading 8-1. He doesn't have a hit today. He's 0 for 3. He has driven in 3 runs. Got another runner in scoring position here. That's a fly ball down the right field line, hooking foul. Oh, one from Swan. Popped up behind first base. Catch is made for the second out by McLaughlin. 2 away.
Hate to say it, partner. It's a 2-point lead for me.
It's over.
It's not over.
No, it's not over. Tonight it's over.
Tonight it's over.
Yeah, it happens. If there's any night, 7 hits feels just about like the lowest we've seen all year.
It might actually,
At home, at
be
least.
for games at home.
Sasquatch got 2 hit in game 1 against the Spuds in the doubleheader on Saturday. One of the 2 hits was a home run in the 7th inning, excuse me. Plays like the 9th in doubleheader game. But yes, at home, this is pretty much uncharted territory. We don't play 9 innings a whole lot. Here the count evens to 1-1. Got to give credit to the Aviators. They're staying with it. Season hasn't gone their way. They can see the finish line, but they're playing through to the end. Now 1-2 on Manuel. Fastball paints the inside corner.
All of a sudden, the wind's popping up again.
The 1-2. He went to the knuckleball. That one slipped out of his hand. Went about 45 feet. Malachi Lopez will take third base. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning, the pitch. That's hammered to center field. Can't see it. Over the head of Devereaux. That's going to roll all the way to the 400-foot sign, and J.J. Manuel is going to take not just second, but third. It's an RBI triple for J.J. Manuel. Insurance run for the Squatch, who lead 9-1.
Absolutely smoked on a line. He's a pitcher that sometimes gets to hit, but you wouldn't know it there. Got every piece of it, took on the wind, and still burnt the outfield.
3 hits for him today. Kendrick Aragon takes first pitch fastball upstairs. A home run here would end this one early.
Would send us home.
There's your strike. Aragon enjoying a power surge right now. 3 home runs in his last 3 games. All of those coming in Casper. It's fouled away. It's now 1-2. The Sasquatch have not hit a home run tonight. In fact, their only 2 extra base hits have been in this inning. Double from Malachi Lopez, a triple from J.J. Manuel. They had 9 home runs in their last 5, but the wind has made that pretty much impossible tonight. There's a high fly ball, right center field. Fast bender, drifting over, that's trouble. It bounces. Nobody catches it. Aragon is speeding around second onto third. Back-to-back triples. How about that? Sasquatch still making a bid for the run rule. It's 10-1.
I guess they want to go home early too.
Conveniently located in the beautiful Black Hills of South Dakota, the Holiday Inn Spearfish Convention Center is the perfect location for all of your necessities.
That thing was in the air.
Local attractions nearby.
Long time.
With access dining
Kendrick Aragon really turned on the Jets, though. When we were talking with Coach Demas about sneakily second fastest guy on the team, because Dom Torres is in his own category, Kendrick Aragon's name was mentioned. Pretty rare for a catcher, but
he's got it.
It's justified. With just one out left to record, Michael Swan's day is not done. Just a conference on the mound. Here's Aiden Meverden. The winning run is at third base here in the bottom of the 8th inning. Mev made a defensive hack and lined out to third base in the 6th inning. He swings and misses through strike one. There's a swing and a miss. Quickly 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th. Swan. Misses low. Looked awkward out of the hand there. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. That's smoked down the left field line. Fair. Meverden calls game. Sasquatch win it 11-1. As Kendrick Aragon comes home. Squatch put together some loud contact there in the bottom of the 8th inning. It's yet another run rule victory. Spearfish advances to 20-6 on the season. The Aviators have now dropped 11 straight games. They are 2-17 on the year. It wasn't the most explosive day for the offense, but they wind up with 11 runs regardless, Justin.
Yeah, sometimes it comes together a little differently than you expect or maybe plan. The Squatch are known to throw it on early against the Aviators, but instead, spread it out today. Couple of crooked numbers, couple of just one-run innings. Gets the job done, though.
They break up that 2-game losing skid. First time they've lost multiple games all season long. These two teams will be back here tomorrow. Sasquatch at 20-6, Aviators 2-17. This was just game 1 of a 4-game set. As you can see now, the hometown kid, Aiden Meverden, is on the field. It's being interviewed by our very own Cooper Smith. We're going to step aside here on the Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show. We'll have live interviews when we return.
I'm Noah Westergaard, and I'm studying photography at Black Hills State. Being able to use what I learned in class to apply to actual things and not just a project for a grade, to have an actual purpose behind some stuff, I think it's pretty rewarding. The opportunities are there. I know that I'll be able to do whatever comes my way.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
I learned about the Black Hills Underground campus where Black Hills has a partnership with Surf, an old gold mine that has been converted into a science lab almost a mile underground. We're studying neutrinos and looking for WIMPs or dark matter, thinking about the most profound mysteries of the universe. You don't expect it to be a mile underground. It's super cool.
Thinking knee replacement? With the area's only ROSA robot, Monument Health offers a more personalized and precise procedure, customized for your anatomy. Get going with Monument Health, your partner for advanced orthopedic care.
Back here on the Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show, we are joined now by tonight's player of the game, Aiden Meverden. How you doing, Mev?
Good, how are you?
Good. Take me through what's the thought in your head. Obviously not the highest stakes situation, but a walk-off is a walk-off regardless. Take me through that final at-bat which finished the game.
Well, I started off, not so great. Took 2 strikes instantly, and I was just sitting off speed. I was already sitting over on the day. I just needed a hit, just looking for any hit, really.
When you go into an at-bat without a hit on the day, what is your mentality at the plate? How do you wipe clean those previous ABs?
I don't know. It's like Finding Nemo, beat Dory. Just forget about it. You're at that bat right there, and that's the only one that matters.
Now, you guys lost back-to-back games for the first time all year in Casper. What do you do as a team to, again, kind of like with your previous at-bats, clean the slate, come back here today, take care of business like you did?
Kind of just collect as a team, realize what happened, but it's in the past, and, we're ready to get them over to the 4th.
And, of course, you've got 3 more games here with the Aviators, including big show July 2nd. How special is it for you to be playing in a big series like this? Maybe the most attended Spearfish Sasquatch game ever, coming up in a couple days here in your hometown.
It's amazing, like I said before, I've watched these guys forever, and it's great to be on the team, A lot of cool stuff happens. We need to get everyone out here.
Well, Aiden, thank you so much for joining us. We're going to step aside here on the Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show. We'll have Sasquatch coach Matt Gonzalez when we return.
When you venture to spearfish in the Black Hills of South Dakota, you'll find rugged hiking and biking trails, extreme rock climbs, and views that will take your breath away. Plan a spearfish vacation and come find your adventure. Spearfish, my great place in South Dakota.
Back here on the Spearfish Sasquatch post-game show, joined alongside Spearfish Sasquatch coach Matt Gonzalez. Coach, how does it feel? You take care of business, win a game in shorter fashion as per usual.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome to be doing this in front of the crowd that we have and the community we have. It's nice to always be back here and just get the guys to enjoy baseball and go out there and play the game they love. And nothing beats that for Summer Bowl.
Now, obviously, this is a team that, prides itself on having a ton of power. You get a crazy wind day like today, that's pretty difficult, but there were a lot of productive outs, moving guys over, getting them in. What'd you see from the team's approach at the plate?
I just saw a lot of line drive down. I think late in the game we started getting a little swing happy and trying to swing at pitches that we're not going to drive, and saw some unsuccessful at-bats there, but I think for the most part they did a good job of staying to their plan, be disciplined, and hit balls hard, and whatever happens, happens.
Now, there were a good chunk of guys. At this point in the season, it's rare to see an arm for the first time, but you had a couple guys today that hadn't seen before. What do you talk about with your hitters when you're preparing to face a guy for the first time?
Yeah, that kid just came up today, actually. It was his first time with the Aviators, and he was a quality arm. I was kind of impressed with it, and I think the guys noticed that early on and had a little extra attention while on deck and trying to read which way he's throwing and seeing what he's doing to try to create outs and kind of just to have a good approach going up to the plate.
Now, we've reached the halfway point of the season. Actually, second half is starting here now. Some guys leaving. Connor Brown, of course, leaving today. What do you do? How do you evaluate the first half? How do you look forward to the second half, knowing it's been a grind, but there's still a long way to go?
Yeah, we were fortunate to have Connor for as long as we did. He's a great kid. He's done a lot for us, and we're going to lose a couple more. And all you can do is be appreciative for them and wish them the best of luck in their future, and always be rooting for them and let them know that we always have their back. If they need anything, to reach out to us and stuff like that. And then as far as bringing guys in, I think Phil does a good job of making connections and bringing guys in, so I'm excited to see what we have coming in to join this awesome group of kids that we do have.
Well, Coach, thank you for your time. We're going to step aside here on the Spearfish Sasquatch postgame show, but we'll wrap up with our closing thoughts when we return.
At Monument Health, we keep going so you can keep going. With advanced orthopedic care, technology, innovations, and treatment. So keep exploring, keep making memories, keep going with Monument Health as your partner.
Your home for the newest games is at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. When you're looking for the latest and greatest games, the Lodge is the place for you as we are constantly updating our gaming floor with new and exciting games. There's always something fresh and new at the Lodge at Deadwood Gaming Resort. Your home for the newest games.
11-1 in 8 innings is your final here this evening. The Sasquatch win improved to 20-6 on the season, while the Aviators dropped to 2-17. This is just the first of 4 games between these two sides here this week. If we look ahead to tomorrow, it'll be 90s night at the ballpark. Sasquatch Aviators first pitch 6:05 as always. July 1st, it's Country Night, and July 2nd, that's the game you do not want to miss. Fireworks, America's 250th. Biggest fireworks show of the year, biggest game of the year attendance-wise. That'll be a doozy. If you want to get your tickets, scan that QR code right there. Hurry up, because they are going out fast. Sasquatch handle business here this evening. They'll be back at it tomorrow. This win improves them to 14-1 at home this year, with 11 of those wins coming in short fashion thanks to a mercy rule. I'm Nikita Lohman. Justin Hausman joined me here this evening. Thank you all for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Monday evening.